Hello, everyone. This is the 3 Degrees Podcast. My name is Randy Stone. So glad you're here. So glad you made it. Hope these things are working out. Hope your life is working out, going through steps. This is not a comprehensive thing. This is not comprehensive. This is just a few minutes talking about a step. Just a few minutes talking about a step. Not comprehensive. You're supposed to have sponsors or mentors or people like that help you go through them comprehensively, thoroughly. Thoroughly. All right. Now we're going to get into the maintenance steps. And again, let me say, I've said it before, but let me say it again. These steps are spiritual principles, and these principles came from the Word of God. That's where they came from. So they're spiritual principles. Well, why can't you just go to church and just say, I'm a child of God and I'm brand new and I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to identify as, recovering person anymore. Well, even a church person lives life by spiritual tools and principles. Forgiveness, instead of revenge. We live our life by spiritual tools and principles. These steps are spiritual tools and principles. And spiritual, what does that mean? It is above, they're supernatural, so they're above natural ways of doing things. That's what makes these more powerful, is that they're above natural. They're supernatural. So it's not, it's not just a matter of, I just stop believing that, and then don't do something about the tendencies that have been caused by carnal living. Give me a break. So, step 10 says, continue to take personal inventory. When we were wrong, promptly admitted it. And this is going to last a lifetime. We're going to always have to take our inventory, and this is going to happen. We must relentlessly evaluate our own conduct. Never stop doing it. After every encounter with someone, how did that go? What can I do better? Continually evaluate our own conduct. And this, how can I do it better? What could I have done? And it just has to be taking our inventory, a part of our life. Now, we're going to be wrong. It says, when you were wrong, promptly admit it. We're going to do that. It's going to be wrong. I'm going to be wrong. You're going to be wrong. It's going to happen. So when it does, we have to have the emotional maturity to admit that. Well, I blew that. Nobody wants to be around someone that thinks they're perfect. Nobody wants to live life with someone. Younger people even want to live life with someone that is going on the journey with them. Not someone who's like, you're the little nincompoop that doesn't know anything, and I'm going to bring you along, and because I know so much, that's hogwash. Let's go on this journey together. On the people around us, let's do this together. Let's see what happens. It's exciting. We're only here for a short time anyway. So let's see what happens. We don't have to act like we always have it together, because if you act like that, you're going to be the only one who knows that you don't. And so things are not going to work out, and that's fine. But when we're wrong, let's promptly admit it. Now, here's the kicker. When we're wrong, we may know it, but if we don't admit it as soon as we can, it gets harder. It gets harder to admit. And the longer we go, the less we want to admit it. And so we have to be prompt about it. If we're wrong, hey, I'm wrong. Yep, that was, I have to take an inventory when I get hungry. I got to watch myself. I get cranky. And I'll say things that I shouldn't say when I'm cranky. And so I have to say, hey, I'm wrong. I admit it, and fix that. I don't like to be cranky, but that's 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 one thing. That's one thing with me is I gotta watch myself. What are your tendencies? Find out what your tendencies are. Step 10, continue. It's gonna last a lifetime. Continue to take personal inventory. When you're wrong, proudly admit it. That's a good one. God bless. We'll see you soon.